a 28.8 gram yellow air hockey disc elastically strikes a 26.9 gram stationary red air hockey disc. If the velocity of the yellow disc before the collision is 33.6 centimeters per second in the x direction, and after the collision it is 10.7 centimeters at an angle of 63.4 degrees south of east, what is the velocity of the red disc after the collision? This is a picture that I drew, and this is my yellow disc. I labeled it 1. This is my red disc. I labeled it 2. This is my 63.4 degrees south of east. My velocity for disc 1 initial in the y direction is 0. Velocity of 1 initial in the x direction is 33.6 centimeters per second. And we're going to find the velocity of the red disc after the collision. So I have the sum of the momentum initial in the x equals the sum of the momentum final in the x, which gave me this equation, m1, which is mass of disc 1 times velocity of disc 1 initial in the x direction plus mass of disc 2 times velocity of disc 2 initial in the x direction equals mass of disc 1 times velocity of disc 1 final in the x direction plus mass of disc 2 times velocity of disc 2 final in the x direction. The initial velocity is 0, so that cancels out. I'm left with this, and I algebraically solved it and got my final velocity in the x direction for disc 2 at 30.8438 centimeters per second. I did the same thing for the y direction, and I got 10.2432 centimeters per second. Now we're going to find the final velocity of disc 2, which is the red disc. So this is my two velocities I just found, and then I just drew this diagram to do the Pythagorean theorem, and I substituted the A, B, and C for the velocities, and I got 32.5 centimeters per second. Now, since velocity is a vector, we have to find the direction. So tangent theta of this 2 final is opposite over adjacent. So I put opposite over adjacent would be velocity 2 final in the y direction divided by velocity 2 final in the x direction. And then I took the inverse tangent of that to find theta. And after I plugged in my known, I got theta for disc 2 final would be 18.3713 degrees. And that is my collisions reassessment. And I also got these components. I labeled these components in the beginning. So that's it.